This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Parrots, and you are listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
What about our Quasar podcast, The Quantum Zone?
What about our Quasar podcast?
Wendell Vaughn, the first Earthman ever appointed protector of the universe, bonded to the energy-transforming quantum bands that are both weapons and symbols of his station. He fights an ongoing battle to defend all life in the universe from cosmic evil as Quasar. Hello and welcome back to the Quantum Zone, episode 107. I am Phil. Joining me as always, Master of the Quantum Zone.
I am Will. Hey, everyone.
And Master of the alcoholic adult beverages is
This is Matt. I wouldn't consider me a master.
That's very challenging. But we weren't on last night. Hello.
Yeah, we were supposed to record on St. Patrick's Day. I am wearing a green shirt right now. It's not the same shirt I was wearing yesterday. It's just a happy coincidence. So, yeah.
He doesn't have a problem with alcohol. It has a problem with him.
Yeah, I'm really good at it.
Welcome back to the Corona Zone.
That was not the alcohol I was drinking.
Oh yeah, no one's drinking that these days. No one's tempting fate.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah. We were just talking about what's going on. Where we're all at, and like I said, all the restaurants are like takeout only here. All the schools are closed this week and next week. I get to go to work.
Yeah.
My comic shop's open, but it's a small comic shop. It's just the guy who owns it is like the only employee, so he's basically quarantined.
Yeah,
because basically they even said today, he only had like one or two customers per hour, so he's like, yes, because they were saying here, was that Trump saying, no gatherings of more than like 10 or so, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 10 people. It's like some families are bigger than 10 people, What are you going to do? Yeah.
What, those Catholics?
Every sperm is sacred. Is that the
So Matt Kona's hold up in his fallout shelter there.
Right. It's been okay. It's I haven't gone into any stores or restaurants or takeout only. I've gone on nature walks, which I think and hope it's okay. I can't just stand on my porch and howl at the moon. So I don't know. But I think it's all right. I hope so, at least.
I mean, you're hairy enough. People might think you're turning into a werewolf if you howl for this.
It's a good point,
So how's life down there, Will?
Yeah, we've got most of the schools closed. I work for the University of Arkansas, so we've been told to work remotely, and all of our classes are online at this point. So it's a weird time. It's all kind of surreal,
Oh yeah, because that's what even Kristen was telling me, who co-hosts the Nightwing News with me. She said she's a professor also. She said they told her already the rest of her semester is online.
Yeah, it's basically what they told all of us. So yeah, it's strange days indeed.
That's what I said. I work for a medical manufacturer, so I kind of have to go into work. So
yeah,
we're kind of dependent on you now, man.
Yep. So what are we gonna do with that $1,000?
Who knows? Who knows?
Comics, kids.
Anything happening in comics that's not, flu related?
Today's was New Comic Book Day. The Robin 80th anniversary issue came out. It was pretty good.
Oh, cool.
They kind of did stories on most of the Robins Of course, more Dick Grayson stories than anyone else because, hey, it's his 80th anniversary.
Exactly.
Thank you. Yeah.
How many Robins have there been? There's Dick Grayson,
Jason Todd,
Tim Drake, Carrie Kelly from Dark Knight Returns.
mm-hmm.
Then there was, spoiler, Stephanie Brown, and then Bruce Wayne's son. What's his name?
Damian.
Is that all of them?
Yep.
Wow, it's been a while since I've read Batman. So
wow.
Pretty good. No rust at all.
I know. Yeah. Good job, Will.
I try.
Master of the Boy Wonder Zone as well.
I know, that sounds kind of weird.
Okay,
man.
all right. I'll dial it back. Yeah.
What? Did I see on Facebook? Are you selling tote bags or something?
I do have some tote bags for my. So I used to do a podcast where I would talk to comedians called Comics Coming Up, and then I sort of just didn't have time to do it. It's still available. You can still search it and listen to some old episodes. But I thought about just rebranding it and calling it Comics Coming Up, but reading, and this is something I ran by you guys a while ago, just reading old Marvel Age, because those were promoting comics that were coming in, and then like picking which ones that I would read. So who knows, if I'm stuck in my house for a few more days, it could get rebranded, relaunched. So be on the lookout. But yeah, if you want to buy a tote bag, I will mail it to you. The post office is still open. Hit me up.
Hey, if you're bored, I'll send you the schedule of everything I'm recording, like that,
Yeah, I might.
If you want to join and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Yale, my wife is a pole fitness instructor, and so she's doing some classes from home. So I need to do some stuff, so she doesn't think I'm just sitting around watching Star Trek Voyager in which I am mostly.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Oh, a new episode of Picard tomorrow.
Yes.
Looking forward to that.
Episode 9 of it. Episode 9 means, oh man, after next week we're going to be out of 10 episodes. Yeah, it's 10 episodes. First
okay.
Season.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
So there you go. Some newer Star Trek.
Yeah.
You heard it first here, people. There's going to be a lot of pool riding at Matt's house. Yes, and stay tuned for Into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast. I don't want to give too much away, but Ray had me do something for the April Fool's Week episode, and then there's like a special. I guess it's airing sometime in April. I think I'm going to be joining him. He's moving again or something, so he's having me Saturday. I'm hooking up with 2 or 3 of his guys, and we're talking about like the greatest Moon Knight artists or something.
Cool.
I don't know. He just got to me last night, like before I was going to bed. He's like, "Hey, man." It's like, "Hey, nice cute flavor."
As he's eating an English muffin with Vegemite, drinking instant coffee, I assume. I don't know.
It's so weird because it's like usually stuff like up here doesn't affect them and vice versa. But I mean, when he's talking about coronavirus and stuff, and it's just like,
this is worldwide.
Everybody, I know.
It's crazy. I mean, they shut down Italy.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's.
Well, I mean it like it's affecting like the senior population more than anybody. I think someone was saying, was it somewhere on the news or something? They said Italy has like the second largest population of elderly or something.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was thinking, where's the first? Florida?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I've always liked the irony of Florida was where the Spanish conquistadors looked for the fountain of youth, and now that's the retirement community.
Yeah.
Fountain of Youth, doesn't snow that much. That's why
I get it.
that's why all the old people in Little Hellfire went to Florida, because no snow.
No problem.
Nice.
Lord, people, he's just stuck in that apartment coming up with jokes. Oh my Lord,
He's
like got like notebooks like, oh, I could say this on the quantum zone.
I did a live stream. Like comedians are doing like live stream open mics, and it's kind of weird but kind of fun. I thought it was kind of a ridiculous idea at first, but I got into it a little bit, had some fun with it.
Hey, a lot of the TV shows were shutting down production, so eventually,
I know.
Stand up online.
Movies too. I think some of them are being a little bit derailed.
I heard that Friday, one of the studios is going to make what's theatrically released now available at home to rent.
Yeah, they've been talking about a lot of that stuff. Like, is it next week? Maybe. I know, like Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey. They're going to be putting that on demand.
Yeah, I know Disney Plus put Frozen 2 on. Disney put Frozen 2 on Disney Plus 3 months early. And
I know they were saying Trolls 2, which I know my wife and son want to see. I guess you're gonna be able to buy it on demand the same day it hits theaters, which was it April? I think it's the second weekend of April or something. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, do you see? I guess they postponed Black Widow also. Well, and New Mutants, but Black Widow and New Mutants.
Oh no.
Because people are
I
saying,
haven't seen that yet.
Black Widow's not coming out in May now. They're like, why don't you just put it on Disney Plus? Because someone's like, oh, well, they're not going to make any more money off it then. Well, I'm like, says you, maybe they'll get more subscribers that way.
Yeah, maybe.
It's possible, yeah.
I mean, if it just.
But they'd make a lot of money at the theaters. Yeah.
I wonder how long they're going to wait on that. Oh, hello, Ray from Into the Night and Moon Night podcast. I see you lurking in the chat room.
Good day, Ray.
Hey, Ray.
Well, I was just looking at the clock. Hey, he says. I was looking at the world clock. What is it? 12:30, a little after 12:30 down there, Ray. So what are you on lunch break or something? Hey, Hall.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, for those of you who are listening in podcast version, you watch the social media. You can listen in, join in, chat a little bit, leave a live question, or like some random people, sometimes you just appear and talk to us for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Ray, I was promoting the special this weekend that I'll be doing with the guys for Into the Night, a Moon Night podcast. And I said something special's coming up for April Fool's Week, but I did not say what. There's Ray, co-host of Scarlet Spider Sausage Fest with me and Matt at the last 2 months.
Monthly Ben Reilly appearances. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever. Ben Reilly, Spider-Man's clone. He's the guy. He's got a sweatshirt. Yeah, that's how you know he's different. And he's blonde hair.
Secret squirrel stuff. Why would you say that? Why would you say secret squirrel stuff, Ray? That just sounds nuts.
Oh man, you went there. You totally went there.
I mean, he's from Australia. That's where the bush is. Squirrels have bushy tails.
Everyone's a punch drunk. Jeez. Yeah. But yeah, I was thinking that's like the unofficial Scarlet Spider title now. Because Little Hellfire said it's always a sausage fest. I'm like, Scarlet Spider Sausage Fest.
It's fine having a sausage fest.
How did oh yes, Ray's been listening to Spider-Cast and this. So yes, one of Little Hellfire's famous sayings.
Out of the gooch.
What a pervert.
I need it bigger.
It's got to be longer. I need a full-length one.
Just hitting buttons. I said I want to do like a full episode of like Capes and Lunatics or something where like everyone talks and I just respond with like the buttons.
You're just DJing it.
Just Just DJing it, yeah.
Look, just Ray's just putting all the lulls. Well, LOL. All right, so should we get into Infinity War?
Yeah.
You bet.
To Infinity War and beyond, or just that.
Shh, Disney's gonna sue us. Stop it.
Disney owns it. Whatever.
Everything. Here, I'm gonna look up the date and stuff because I'm reading out of the trade. So,
Oh yeah, me too.
I'm looking this up.
September
of
yeah.
92?
Yep, you're right.
Yep.
All right.
Up, yep.
30th anniversary of Spider-Man. Yep.
Now it's like over 50.
Jeez. Double Trouble. Great wraparound front and back cover.
Oh yes, because we see the heroes attacking their people doubles.
Yeah. And I like that the doubles are mixing it up with people who aren't just their opposites. Like you get Nova giving a big spear to evil Archangel.
Yeah. Of course, evil Nova is rocketing toward him.
Yeah, he's a little late. He's Conehead Nova is a little bit late.
Yeah.
I look at Silver Surfer's double. He has like no face, unless you just can't see it from that. But yeah, no face. The Hulk is.
Yeah.
I love that evil Cap. He has like a. He has like
buzzsaw shield. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta be really careful with that. You'll like cut things off, right?
Yeah, I know. You could tear your muscles up.
Good Lord. Yeah. Oh my Lord. Cyclops' evil double. Is that supposed to be his hair, or does he just have like a brown like patch of like costume on his head?
He's got a cheap wig, I think. Cyclops is a toupee.
The Hulk and Hercules doubles are like,
yeah. I like the Colossus double. It kind of just looks like Mr. Sinister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It basically looks like Colossus just with big teeth, and he has some like spikes on his shoulders.
Yeah. Legion of Doom.
Doom.
Yeah.
All right. So, Mortiferous Artifice is the title.
What does that even mean? Whatever.
It's Latinist for murder architect. I don't know.
Oh.
I only know Pig Latin, so I can't really say for sure.
I only speak 2 languages. One of them badly. English badly, and then Hick. I'm fluent in Hick.
Oh,
so
we
there
do
you
that.
I reckon that.
I don't know. I would have pegged you for a Klingon, man.
Oh. I do have the Klingon book around here.
Yeah, you got the
I will not lie.
Do you?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you have the Ferengi book? The
articles.
I have
the articles of what is it?
The
commerce or whatever it is. I don't think it's commerce, but something.
Oh man,
yeah.
The rules of not engagement,
acquisition.
95th rule of acquisition. Yeah.
Nope, just the Klingon book, and I have no facility for languages. So,
yeah, me neither.
Probably a sworn Klingon. That's okay. Yes. So, Mortiferous Artifice. Most powerful is he who has himself in his own power. Seneca. It could almost sound dirty. But look at this.
Very highfalutin, huh?
Yeah, that's right, Will.
But they're putting on air.
But again, these credits, man. Look at Jim Starlin, writer, Ron Lim pencils, Al Milgram inks, all big. And then the rest of it. Oh, well, some of them didn't even get a full name. Morelli letters. Laughlin and Stein colors, Craig Anderson editor, Tom DeFalco chief. Chief, don't call me chief. Oh Lord, yeah, another Starlin. Again, it's not bad, but I'm sick of Warlock being the be all end all.
Yeah, me too.
I
but-
carry a stick.
And I used to be the supreme being of this universe.
Smack you in the face. All right. All right, we'll see if we remember who's who. In a stronghold, many realities removed from our own. All right. I was the Magus. Here we go. The weave of the web closes. Gallon, patient. Try to picture it. Try to hear him as Shatner. Gallon, patience at last reap their bounty. The day of the Magus is at hand. Or Adam West. Oh, Adam West is the Magus.
Yeah. And then you have Ensign Thanos at the computer.
Shut up, Thanos.
Excuse me, Thanos clone. Yeah.
Thanos Crusher. Shut up, Thanos.
Wesley.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord! And then page 2 and 3, we got a big rumble at Four Freedoms Plaza.
And hey, look who's right there in the middle of it. Moon Knight.
Yeah.
There you go, Ray.
Yeah, punching his evil double. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
He's holding the fold down.
and I
Yeah.
forget what episode but I believe Ray, you guys, yeah, boy, he says. Yeah, boy. Ray, he probably doesn't know because he's at work offhand. But Ray, didn't you guys do an episode of Moon Knight's Infinity War issues for Into the Night? It was a while ago. He says yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
I have one or two of those. I forget if it's Infinity Gauntlet or Infinity War. It might be War.
Infinity Crusade. No. He has
Oh.
War crossovers too, Ray. Because I remember because his evil double was like doing weird stuff. Like he was gonna like try to take over the universe too from Four Freedoms Plaza or something. So like Moon Knight was going through these alternate realities and stuff or something.
I think I may have those around here somewhere. I'll have to look for them.
Oh, I swear you did, Ray. Listen to him. He says, "Oh, I don't think we covered those issues." Then 2 seconds later, "Oh, we did."
Ray, come on.
Ray.
You should always have your date book. You never know what we're going to bring up old episodes of your podcast for confirmation.
The one with the
That's
with the
right.
multiverse. Yes. Oh, and since I'm recording for you this week, we'll take care of business right here, people. Hey, Ray, since I'm coming for you this weekend, and I did the April Fool's thing. Instead of calling me Phil Filmian Parrish, I think you need to call me. Can my new nickname be Phil Fillin Parrish?
I like it.
Absolutely,
Fill in.
with exclamation point. You heard it here first, people. Phil Fillin Parrish. That's right. I'm second best. Woo!
Who does number 2 work for?
Oh,
and if you fill in for him and you do an episode and refuse to end it, you could be Phil Filibuster Parrot.
nice. For our audience of one, Ray. But I love, that 2-page spread. It's just everyone duking it out in Four Freedoms. Man, look at Daredevil taking on a multiple man duplicate and his own evil double. Like he has eyes in the back of his head or
Yeah.
something. Nice Namorita butt shot.
There's Quicksilver, Black Knight, the Beast. That's a nice, really nice shot of the Beast. Yeah,
Let's see Puck versus Puck done.
yeah.
It's a hockey night in Four Freedoms Plaza. Yeah, it just says, within the headquarters of the famous Fantastic Four, a band of Earth's defenders faces the darkness which festers within all souls. Ooh, the fact that this psychic trauma is artificially induced by outside forces does not diminish its horror. It is but a fraction of the master tapestry, but one to be greatly savored. Chaos has such a honeyed...
Piquancy? They throw
I
out
guess.
some serious vocab
Oh, yeah.
words sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
These-
I think
They
just
are,
Magus
yeah.
talking, but yeah, and then another 2-page spread of the heroes in the other dimension.
Meanwhile,
The battle we were talking about last episode. Midway between my empire and the actuality of my birth, yet more sweet tastes offer themselves up for sampling. A variety of deceptions. Take your pick. The end results are the same. Earth's greatest warriors pitted against Thanos and the Infinity Watch. What more could one ask for? Much. Soon that will be, and that too will be mine. What did he hit?
Hey, Quasar and Warlock.
Mhm.
Quasar and Warlock.
I was going to
right
say,
there.
yeah, but he's blasting Quaz. Oh, see, is that when the Contemplator distracted him?
I think
Warlock
so, yeah.
blasted him, so yeah. So I think we're already at that point, people. Ugh. Charity's not even in it. Is blasting Professor X and Ben Grimm at the same time.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's weird.
Yeah. He's working from home. He's under quarantine.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And Nova's with. So on the cover, Nova was back with the other heroes, but here inside the book, Nova's actually with them on that other dimension.
Oh, good catch.
Oh, continuity here. Come on, DeFalco.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. I love like the Human Torch is just like the Human Torch and Havoc are just blasting Drax, and he's just like standing there taking it.
Casual. How can they even see him? I mean, he clearly is standing still.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, you're saying about he's working from home. I saw somebody had a cartoon up on Facebook, I think yesterday. It's like Thor throwing his hammer out the window, and it's like hitting like, I don't know, some guy robbing a bank or something. It did like hit something else and it was coming back, and he's on the phone. He's like, yeah, I'm working from home. You know, fear of work from home. So yes, two big brawls going on. Back to Magus. How goes it with phase 3 of the operation, my thrall?
Harmonics continue to build. Desired levels of concentration are imminent.
Praise me instantly of fruition. We got Kang and Doom.
Let's see. Am I Kang and you're Doom? Is that it?
I think so, yeah.
Or...
yeah.
The villain buddy cop movie that's been going on in the background of all this.
I think they have another 48 hours, another Infinity storyline. Kang, computers show that our final destination is a mere 3-dimensional sequences away.
I know, you primitive cretin. I may have initially needed Doom's data to begin this quest, and he has been of some assistance since, but his medieval manners grate on my nerves. The time to dispose of him can't come soon enough. Prepare to warp.
Teleportation element engaged. Kang, he thinks you overbearing prig. Ooh. Soon, Kang, soon.
Such a great buddy movie,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. I have once again picked up that scanner aberration master. I think...
Forget it. The time has come to check on Galactus's contingent. They will soon once again be needed on stage. I pray that sudden astral disruption wave wasn't more than poor Galactus could handle. Was enough to decimate a star system. No more. Yes, my worries were groundless. Recorporation begins. Galactus truly is a power to be reckoned with. When he completes his part in the Grand Weave, I must dispatch him immediately, despite his fascinating complexity. Even the most wondrous vipers make poor pets.
Can't believe we actually survived that. Wait, am I Doctor Strange or Galactus?
Or both. I don't know.
I think you're Doctor Strange.
Well,
Okay.
I think I'm Galactus. I don't know.
All right. Go for it.
My hidden foe has greatly underestimated my might, an error that shall cost him dearly.
Galactus's power?
What else? Wait a minute. So here I'm just thinking, Galactus is like the only survivor of like the previous universe. His name is Galactus, so is he like the original OG?
He is.
But he has shown that he too is a being of vast resources and power. I begin to perceive the true nature of his intrigues.
they cannot be allowed to continue. Unfortunately, thwarting their consummation may prove a difficult and costly feat.
What's Galactus looking at so strangely? No! He's not actually considering using the most awesome and destructive weapon in his arsenal and the universe, the ultimate nullifier.
Dun, dun,
Come on, Phil. If anything deserves that. There we go.
Oh, I thought. No, what I was gonna hit when he was like, "Wait a minute, he's not actually considering that, is he?" I was gonna hit.
I don't know.
Thank you, Pee Wee. And back at Four Freedoms Plaza, the battle continues. A struggle scientist, Hank Pym, finds beyond his job code. Job code? Or is he a superhero?
Well, he identifies more as a scientist nowadays.
In the overalls, yeah. Let me out of here. Without superpowers or weapons, I won't last long around here. Doesn't he? At this point, wasn't he carrying like an arsenal in his pocket thanks to those Pym particles?
Yeah,
I think so.
Again,
but was he even worthy enough to get a doppelganger?
I don't remember seeing one. Oh, yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe these really tiny.
I was gonna say unless he's too small to be seen. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, come on, pull some weapons out. Sprinkle some Pym particles on him, make him bigger.
I could sprinkle some Pym particles on it to make it bigger.
Exactly.
That's my solution to everything.
Let the Titan muscle crowd work it out between themselves. I'm taking a powder into the computer room until this ruckus is settled. Say what? So what? He's going to hide. Say what? New telemetry coming in on Richard's scanners. Incredible. They're picking up energy broadcasts to every star system in the Milky Way galaxy. Now there's a massive energy surge throughout the star system. What's going on? What does it mean? And we see the battle's just like, because is that supposed to be Wolfsbane's doubleganger coming for him? But then I guess Dark grabs her up, but then he gets blasted from behind. I'm assuming is Firestar's doubleganger, but she looks normal.
Yeah, but she has a real mad look on her face.
Yeah, I know. There's a shift in the surge's vibratory pattern. It appears to be myriad peaks and dips within the harmonic structure itself. The broadcast is obviously trying to match frequencies with an existing pattern. It's almost as if it were, and he turns around as Beast is taking out Firestar's evil double. Good Lord! And in the dimension where resides the Magus's relay configuration, Quasar Bear.
And we have non-doppelganger Thanos fighting with the Infinity Watch still. Away from me, you dolts! Can you not understand that?
So who's saying?
I think that's
maybe because he
Thor,
tries to hit
maybe.
Thanos with the hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We understand that whatever villainy you're up to ought to be scuttled, Titan.
Then we see She-Hulk about to help Rogue because Gamora's kicking her butt. Hang in there, Rogue. And she misses and punches Rogue. Sorry. And then
I'll take care of it. And a Hugh and Gamora says, I don't appreciate seeing on another.
Get it? Oh wait, Ray.
Ooh, Iceman's got a line. Oh,
yeah, cool.
Got him. I'll take it. Yeah.
Good work, Bobby.
Yeah.
Hey,
where'd he go?
As Gamora's like kicking Cyclops.
Kicking the crap out of Cyclops.
As Wolverine and Guardian are like trying to wrestle her to the ground.
Yeah. It must be around here somewhere.
Oh, and
but
then
where?
Gamora gets clocked by Strong Guy.
Yeah. And then out of nowhere,
Pip.
Yeah, Pip Control.
Gotcha. Then we see Warlock just blasting people. Ooh, he's decking Wonder Man.
Yikes.
And then Wolverine's going for Moondragon. Because was that Sue Storm? No, or Sue Richards? Wolverine, not with your claws. And
then Guardian says, behind you.
And Pip
Pip
puts
the
in
troll.
with what's some Iceman's ice and hit Wolverine over the head with it. Gotcha again.
And for the last time,
As soon as that
Shorty,
card in the card,
Miss Richards.
zaps him. Situation under control. Thank you. She uses an invisible force bubble, which is yellow all of a sudden. The clock moon dragon. Oh, and then Thanos and Thor punching it out. Well, Eric Masterson.
Yeah, fists versus hammer and a cosmic melee. That'd be a good. This looks like a good UFC fight night poster. The main event.
Yes.
Or some of this will make a good video game. It's like, first you got to battle it out in Four Freedoms Plaza, then you got to battle it out in this dimension. Only if you could play as like Quasar. Oh, how great would it be if we could play like as Quasar and Moon Knight. Oh, different missions. If you pick Quasar, you go here. If you pick Moon Knight, you stay in Four Freedoms Plaza. Oh, nice.
That'd be sweet.
Oh, Ray's lunch break must have been over. He wrote sneaks out. Catch a guy.
Back on the clock.
Gonna catch up on YouTube or podcast release later. Keep it quantum. I'll wait till this feedback. We got 2-part feedback from Ray this week. So
You mean
cool.
we got wraparound double
Oh, nice. Gatefold feedback, yes.
gatefold? Yeah.
The Magus is still watching. Don't waste your time monitoring the Earth in conflict. It is really of no concern to anyone other than those directly involved. My doubles will perform adequately without hesitation. Again, it's like I think it's been a while since I read it, but I think Moon Knight's double was like trying like steal like Magus's, steal his plan and stuff, and like can't trust those Moon people. Despite the fact that they possess nowhere near the fighting spirit the originals do, the advantage is still theirs. Speedball's getting chased by his double. Ooh, Black Knight stabbing that Daredevil double.
Yeah, impaled him behind the
With
back
with that energy sword.
And while Daredevil doesn't look on.
Oh.
Well, he senses
See no evil. They make fall and fade from battle. But
But they'll be back and fall from grace.
well, one only. But my instrumentation is programmed to automatically reintroduce their presence to the struggle, because we see another Daredevil double. This one looks like more comedic, like almost like cartoon.
He looks more like old Loki.
Yeah. An enemy that refuses to remain dead after you kill him is a foe who cannot be defeated. Okay.
Very much like video games when you die and then zoom back in.
So they're the walking undead. Okay.
Is this a Kane and Doctor?
Kang or Doom? Yeah, I don't know who that is. I'll just do it. We'll say it's Kang. Breaking through to the desired reality. It would appear that we will have no trouble locating our mysterious adversary's stronghold.
Such as his, stealth no longer need be a consideration.
We, on the other hand, cannot afford that particular luxury. Maintaining the craft's cloaking screen and activate the similar device on your personal survival
the power
unit.
from him. Oh man, Doom's getting power hungry. Every time we get a cosmic.
No hood Doom. He's looking like he's putting his War Machine gear on.
Yeah, they're both wearing their their summer camp backpacks. Yeah.
And good guessing on the dialogue there, Will. You got it right.
It looks like we got it right. Yeah, full Doom is becoming blinded by grand ambition. Perhaps now is a good time to eliminate
the power
him.
center is in that structure.
No,
The
he may
readings are
still
going
prove
off the
useful.
Scale. Did I not tell you this prize was worth any risk? Is that still me? The readings are centering on the ceiling module. And
Then let us investigate.
Accidents for you, my dear Kang. You've more than served your purpose. Your patronizing imperial manner will long be remembered.
Cellular lock. Simple enough to override. Insignificant safeguards for such a priceless treasure. Our foe apparently thought no one would ever be able to breach his position's dimensional defenses. A conceit that will cost him near omnipotence.
How do you suppose he utilized? Why do you suppose he utilized this power through instrumentation?
Scanners show the presence of subliminal disruptive harmonics and radiations. Prolonged direct use of the containment vessel would cause brain damage and... Amazing!
Amazing!
Amazing space.
All right, so back to the warlock battle.
The last two members of the Infinity Crusade and the former holder of the Infinity Gem, Thanos, were back to back with Drax and Adam Warlock.
So, and then we see Strong Guy going all what's his face? Incredible durability, I must say. What the down?
More than you cretins possess. And then Hercules says, "That we shall see, Titan."
And then we see Magus. No, we shall not, Olympian. For one is scheduled to appear who will sadly put an end to all this delightful mayhem. Galactus. Somebody.
Thanos, Warlock, and many of Earth's mightiest heroes, what are they doing here? As he watches with his two former
Heralds.
Yeah, former heralds and Doctor Strange. Their presence is of no consequence.
But they may possess information that may be of some use.
Stasis field and transport beam should put an end to their petty squabbling. And everyone's lifted up like
look, that's
puppets.
Quasar.
True further intelligence on this affair might prove helpful. Very well.
Oh yeah, okay. Again, the Magus. I had wondered how Galactus would quell their hostilities.
Then you are not all-knowing, Master?
No, but don't let that fact put any self-destructive notions in your head.
Back to Kang and Doom.
Yes.
Let's see. You realize what they are, don't you?
Concentrated astral energy containment units.
They exist not in my time period. I had thought them but a legend. There was one story about a wondrous device called the Cosmic
Cube.
Cube.
At 5 cosmic cubes.
Not all cubes, but all protected from theft by powerful explosives set to ignite if tampering occurs. This is a safeguard I cannot override from
enemy's
here.
Control center.
Which I suspect will be no easy accomplishment. One we may fail at, which is why we shall leave behind a timed explosive charge of our own. If such a power be denied Kang, let no man possess it. Galactus, this is a Silver Surfer. Galactus, we must return to our own reality and aid our friends.
Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah, sorry. I knew the presence of Earth's heroes meant big trouble back
Impossible. I currently have needs of Strange's talents.
But our allies face hopeless odds that we may change.
Norrin Rad, must you forever be the noble fool? Very well, Strange. Maintain your mystical portal. A negatively charged stream of ions beamed into our enemy's broadcast back to Earth should disrupt his plans. Your comrades have been saved after he pushes some buttons. Now may we return to the business at hand?
We get to see the result of him pushing some buttons.
A lot of tentacles.
Oh, really? Tentacles, you say?
sparkly quantum tentacles.
That's the kind. That's exactly the kind.
Back in Quasar number 6.
Oh wow.
So yes, for the battles over four
Namorita.
freedoms. Yeah, Namorita's like, Crystal, what happened? Your guess is as good as mine.
The Beast, I'll take that. Was strangest metamorphosis I ever saw.
Speedball meta. What?
I don't know if Carlin thinks every
I'm so
I
confused.
know
That was
Tony to
perfect.
take that. No, I just like Spawn must think like everything that comes out of Speedball's mouth is a question. Like meta what? Infinity what? What?
Pizza?
Yeah. Strange and Surfer looking on through the portal, and Galactus is pressing some more buttons.
Yep. Galactus.
Is that Galactus? Okay. Yeah, the quickest way to gain the intelligence I seek is through a cerebral scan of all recent memories. Steady yourselves, mortals. This unit is not adequately insulated for the sensitivities of your frail systems. First, I'll experience no more than a mild feeling of disorientation, hardly noticeable. Then a flood of divisive memories pours inward. None escapes the onslaught. Dozens of perspectives collide and merge. A devastating experience, but an enlightening
Yeah, luckily it's a
one.
recap of like all the last couple of issues.
Yeah. Under the eyes of Galactus. Interesting. And then they're all surrounded by him. And Thanos. Very interesting.
Thanos, this is the Silver Surfer. He's on the side, and Doctor
Strong,
Strange,
like,
of
anyone got an
angels this
aspirin?
time.
Wolverine.
It was Wolverine.
I think I might have. Yeah.
I think
Canadian.
that's
Canadian.
yeah.
How does it feel to be one of the good guys for a change? Distasteful, but it is my universe as well.
And I don't know who's talking.
What's? I think that's
Yeah.
the Silver Surfer. What's Thanos up to now?
You can't.
Oh wait, no, that was Sue Storm. No, Polaris. Yeah, and the Surfer says probably the same thing Galactus is doing, trying to figure out our next move.
Thanos.
Unusual data your sensors are picking up. It would appear the Magus has upped the ante in this game. Our companions are going to be upset when they find out.
Oh, look, is he looking at the dimension of manifestations on his screen?
Yeah.
Looks like it, yeah.
It's just channel surfing. Channel surfing. Johnny Storm.
Well, with Galactus on the job, we got nothing to worry about.
They can kick anyone's tail without breaking a sweat. Ever loving sweat.
I tell you.
I think.
Yeah.
Was that Warlock?
Yeah.
Okay. Power alone will not win this day.
Is he saying what I think he's saying? Masterson.
Dimensional rifts interfering with scans back to our reality.
As Thanos strokes his big chin.
No way to confirm the effects of the Magus's latest broadcast. Too powerful to disrupt this time.
And Galactus continues to pour over his screen. 4. I would have you journey back to our actuality.
Why? So that my instrumentation can operate.
So my instrumentation can operate via the wavelength of your mystic hammer.
The defense of our universe requires the data this method will accumulate.
You will be automatically transported back to this dimension once all pertinent data is required. Which sort of makes Thanos' head spin. It's like, what? Data? And then he sees himself, the evil Thanos, glaring at him from across the surface of the moon.
His evil double, who seems exactly like him.
Yeah, not exaggerated. We all seem to be haunted by the unwanted destiny this
And Gamora
day.
is like, but Warlock's dire fate is at the door.
True. I see no reason to wait any
Will
longer.
Adam be able to handle it? When divine, he expelled all good and evil from himself, thus recreating the Magus.
Now we are expecting him to reabsorb that evil. It's the only way I see to defeat the Magus. But without his good side for balance, how will Warlock manage afterwards? Perhaps we are creating a worse monster than even the
I'm sure Adam
Magus.
Warlock will be fine because Jim Starlin's writing this. And
They just started the spin-off book. Come on, you got to give
Exactly.
him some time.
and then we see the Magus, who doesn't seem to skip arm or leg day. But you will continue on with your plan, Thanos. That is your way and the only option I have left open to you. And then, footprints in the dust of Earth's moon, but they belong not to mighty Thor alone.
Watcher. I tell you, Watcher, Galactus sending me back makes no sense. There's nothing happening here.
Patience, Godling.
Ugh, something opens Thor's eyes. Good Lord. His sun seems to shine on him. There's 2 Earths out there. And now also.
And now also 2 moons, friend Thor.
You knew this was going to happen?
Not precisely, only that a grand cosmic event was
Wonder
imminent.
if they're even aware of what's happening back on Earth. Better contact someone on this Avengers communicard they gave me. Thor, to any Avenger listening, do you read me?
But we see, I guess everyone's standing enthralled at Four Freedoms Plaza, including Moon Knight just standing around.
Come in, please.
And back to Magus. At this moment, both Galactus and Thanos are making important decisions. I already know what they will be because of my studies of both being psychological profiles. Thanos should announce his first.
Look, yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
the time
but
is
I
upon
sense
us.
more afoot than any would suspect. If I might suggest,
We see Cap standing next to Moondragon. What are those two up to now, Moondragon?
Cap, I believe Thanos is preparing to pull out the big guns.
Whoa. Meaning?
You called?
We have
In
postponed
other
the
words,
inevitable
you
long
want-
enough. Each of your Infinity Gems.
And Gamora's like, I'm not crazy about this.
Nor I.
You echo my own sentiments.
Pip's pulling his out. So I keep my gem between my toes. Big deal.
Few would dare search for it there. Zing! Thanos roasting the troll foot odor.
And what about Drax's power gem? He swallowed it, remember?
That does present a
And Gamora,
problem.
one that I can easily remedy is she kicks him in the stomach and he spits it out. See?
Thank
A lot
you.
easier than cutting him open.
The Infinity Gauntlet. I prayed I would never again see it in this.
You already have the
existence.
reality gem? Curious.
How'd he do that? Drax. Why Green Lady always hitting Drax? So is that Gamora?
Yeah, Gamora.
Unless he had it all along, and with all his talk about having a secret protector was bull.
Perhaps that protector is among Earth's expeditionary force. I wonder.
Such speculation is no import at the moment. Please stand back. I may not immediately have full control of the power once it is
Oh, it would
upon
be
me.
great if it was Quasar who actually had the stone, but it wasn't.
You can make a quantum
Yeah.
gauntlet.
Oh, that would be funny. Be like, Warlock, you want it? You want it? You want it?
Yeah.
Back then.
With some nunchucks.
Oh, nice. Magus, if I am correct, control is the last thing you need to worry about, dear Adam.
And if you are incorrect,
I am doomed. And then look at that last panel on the page. Looks like a poster.
yeah,
The gods,
it's
and all the
great.
heroes behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's assembling. You see his face start to change as he tries to summon a power.
It's not working. The power is not coming to me.
It must have something to do with the living tribunal's ruling you were telling me about. Terrific.
His judgment is obviously keeping the gems from working in
Working
unison.
period? Try as I may, I can't raise any kind of psychic response from the mind gem.
It would appear that they shut down completely when we brought them to
Damn,
brought
that's just
together.
looking on like amateurs coming.
I suspected as much and have prepared for the eventuality.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's Galactus. Sorry. And then Warlock says, "In what way?"
I've alerted the living tribunal that I am requesting a new meeting concerning the Infinity Gems. Not
He has agreed
us,
to grant us such a
me.
meeting.
Stripped of divine power, Warlock, you are less than nothing to the living tribunal. He will only address the concerns of a being of my stature, a truly cosmic entity. But I will require the presence of one of the Infinity Watch as representation of the legal possessors of the gems. No, you and the
Me?
gems may prove too tempting an enticement for eternity should he regain his senses. I will take her with me.
Yeah, that's right. Gamora, not her.
Gamora.
Let us be away. Beams out or teleports
And
away.
that Cap, I think. I'm not
Yeah.
sure I like Galactus calling the shots. Is that
Oh, is that Moondragon? It's better than Thanos. It's better than Thanos and the Warlock going off on their own. 'Tis time for us to once again take control of the situation.
Let me see a portal open up. I have come for you, my shadow.
No!
And they
No! Thanos tries to jump through the portal, inadvertently tackles the thing into Hercules. Look out, you idiot!
Thanos is standing there all mad with his glowing eyes, smoking eyes. And Scarlet Witch is like, now what?
Professor
Cap's
X,
like, I think we
Galactus'
just saw the
mission is
universe's
suddenly
last
moot.
hope fade away. Yep.
I think that's Storm, isn't it?
Yeah.
There must be something we can do.
Yes, we could stop Thanos. This whole mess is probably his doing anyhow.
Hulk, I had heard rumors that you are no longer an unthinking brute. It would appear those reports were in error.
Oh, burn.
He's just full of them. This is the roast of the Marvel
Is that a
Universe.
burn or a smash?
Yeah.
Is it a burn?
Otherwise, you would realize that I may well be your reality's only chance for salvation.
Thanks for the offer, Thanos, but you're kind of help we can do without.
Have it your way then, but you may be interested in learning that the Magus is in the process of taking over the entire Milky Way galaxy. He has used his vast unknown power to create a duplicate reality, which is now merging with the original. When that merger is complete, the galaxy will be totally in his thrall, as are the doppelgangers that defeated your lost friends. And by the way, everyone back on Earth and the rest of the galaxy are entranced. It is to make the takeover go more smoothly.
How do you?
From the telemetry being transmitted through Thor's hammer.
Cyclops, get everyone in here. We've got to do something about this situation fast. Nova, will you help us use the power of Galactus' ship? And she's like, any way I can. Moondragon, Professor X, can you utilize your psychic skills to awaken Earth's populace to mentally resist the Magus' conquest?
Backed by Galactus' equipment and transmitted
Nova,
through his
work with the man.
broadcasters. Perhaps.
And goes over to Dr. Strange and Dr. Druid. Doc, I want you and the rest of the Mystics to hightail it back to our dimension and see what you can do. We'll get along fine until you come back for us. Now go.
But you...
And Cap's just pointing. The rest of you, gather below the view screen. We've got strategy to discuss. And Pip's like, what about Adam?
Thanos is walking away and thinking to himself, I imagine Warlock is dead by now. It's painfully apparent that has been one of the Magus' main goals all along. The Magus played us all masterfully. He obviously manipulated each factor of this little drama with skill even I must admire. But he has at last overplayed his hand. I now see where he is heading and what his end desire is. And then he speaks up. I shall yet thwart his dreams. Approaches Sue Richards. Mrs. Richards, I understand that Galactus possesses an incredibly destructive weapon aboard this ship.
He thinks, is he talking about the ultimate nullifier?
Thank you. I thought you might know where it was stored. Clever. Concealed in plain
He's
sight.
just hanging on the wall. She's like, no.
Yes, it radiates dark power.
That's the ultimate nullifier Thanos has.
The nullifier. I have heard of it. It is said that this device has only one drawback. It is too powerful. If not utilized with precise correctness, not sure that's a precisely correct phrase, the bearer is destroyed along with the target. Extremely inconvenient. It could easily terminate the annoyance which is the Magus, but to fire such a weapon would take a nobler soul than
A
mine.
noble soul. A hero, perhaps?
I don't know. Someone who protects people? Like the universe?
Perhaps a braver spirit might be found among the company. One who would be willing to sacrifice his own life for the good of the universe.
See Cyclops. Go down, Wolverine. Let's see what he's up to.
It would require a hero with power to match his courage. For our knight would have to fire his weapon within the Magus' dimension so as not to drag his comrades into possible oblivion. They're all looking as he extends his hand, and who happens to be on the other side of it? How steely is your resolve, Quasar?
They just stare at each other, and then Quasar picks it up and goes, finely tempered. And Thanos walks away all grinning, and
Yeah.
And Cap says,
with the grin,
"Don't
yeah,
do it,
with
Quasar."
the Thanos grin.
Herc.
'Tis not a dare worthy of acceptance.
But it may well be our only out, Quasar says. And then the last page, we just see Galactus in the Dimension of Manifestations talking to the Living Tribunal. Sure, go ahead.
Do you want me to do the tribunal? All right. Got to get in character for this one. Galactus, I am ready to consider your case. Present it well, for your dimension and its very existence may depend on the outcome of this hearing.
Do we have to say to be continued?
Yeah.
It is number 4
In
of
all of
6,
existence,
so you think it's probably
trouble.
assumed
Yeah,
by
I
this
think
point,
it-
right?
All right. And then, yes, next week, Quasar 39.
Yes.
Where Grunwald had to get creative.
Which is
I
an
think-
awesome issue.
Was that you who sent? Was there an article or something where he was like, yeah, he's like, I had to do a Quasar issue, but like, he really doesn't do much between 4 and 5. You know, he still hasn't activated the nullifier, so he had to come up with something. So I guess he does his research.
Yeah.
And he figures out to put a bubble up.
He
before
does his
plunges
research.
into the
That's right.
atmosphere.
That's right, which is pretty cool.
Yes.
And we get to see more of little.
I mean, we
epochs.
already saw it in the Quasar issue, but I was kind of disappointed we didn't see the bubble up scene and everything in this issue also. But Starlin doesn't care.
Mhm.
I know.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, I'm pulling up both of Ray's feedbacks. Because he sent one, and then he had something else. He was like, "Oh, I forgot to do this." So I love. We even got Matt Kona got a chance to do some Hercules again.
Yeah.
Oh, Herc's also in was that Quasar 41?
Oh, yeah.
After the specials were due.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, howdy, them specials were due.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, and I think the Black Widow's in there too. We know where she went.
All right. So, all right. Like I said, 2 parts. Here's part 1 of Ray's feedback from our buddy Ray from Into the Night and Moon Night podcast. He's on his lunch break, right? Oh, his lunch break's just over, I think.
Hello, Will, Matt, and Phil. This is Ray, just dropping in some feedback in the 11th hour. A quick read, a good read of Infinity War number 4. Just want to leave some thoughts about it. There's so much happening in this issue. I thought it was really great. I've maybe enjoyed this issue the most so far. It really does ramp up with stuff and get all the pieces moving. So I don't know, just random thoughts from my head. I love the little reference to Moon Knight there, being the essentially non-powered, and he's in amongst all the doppelgangers and the heroes. That was cool. At least he got a line in this issue. That was a lot of fun. The big one, obviously, at the end, loved it, with Quasar being given the responsibility with the ultimate nullifier and sent out to, I guess, to try and put an end to the Magus. There's plenty of stuff. There's also Kang and Doom. They're kind of moving ahead, and that big reveal of the 5 cosmic cubes, like massive amount of power there. I wanted to ask you guys as well, the lead up to the alliance between Kang and Doom. Where was that? I'd love to know how they decided to come together, because by Infinity War number 1, they were already kind of traveling space together. So they're two powerhouses, and if anything, I would have loved to see more villains kind of involved as well, because the universe is at stake. It shouldn't just kind of be the heroes. Would have been good to see. I don't know. I guess you get Galactus as well. But I don't know, just other big villains.
Eternity Century.
Cool. Also, yes, the last thing, I guess, was the Infinity Gauntlet. Great to see that kind of come together, and I love the idea of it not working, and the Living Tribunal, and that whole group of cosmic entities deciding to make it pretty much useless and shut it down if it's all brought together. So. That was really nice to see. I've kind of forgotten much of this. I mean, it's been ages. It's been, 20 odd years since I've read it. So a lot of it is kind of, I guess, new, revisiting it again. But really cool stuff. So yeah, just wanted to get your thoughts on Kang and Doom, on them with their alliance. I'm just kind of thinking again if anything else is. Because there was so much happening in this.
Excuse me.
The 2 universes kind of merging together. Obviously, the big doppelganger fight. That was a lot of fun. That was really, really cool to see. I love this action. Oh, yeah. There was a reference to Nova twice. Now, is that ex-Herald of Galactus that was standing next to Silver Surfer? Is she called Nova as well?
Yes.
Because I think Captain America referenced Nova twice to help out with, when he's talking about Professor Xavier and Moondragon psychic powers, he references Nova as well. You see Richard Rider Nova in the background, but you also see that female ex-Herald of Galactus. Is she Nova too?
Yes.
Also, a little. Finally, sorry guys, just so many good things here.
That's okay.
Finally, I found a bit of humour was quite fun as well. Hank Pym There's that little scene where he's like looking at all the, I guess, the information and all that action is happening behind him, and he's fortuitously kind of saved each time, or the characters are wiped out that are approaching towards him. Those little tidbits, the little humor that Stalin injects into the whole thing is pretty cool. I mean, there's a reference. I think Strong Guy wants an aspirin after they're all kind of teleported, stuff like that. So anyway, I'll stop now. Hope you guys enjoyed it too, and looking forward to the next issue. But yeah, that question on Kang and Doom, I'd really love to research that further. Anyway, guys, keep up the good work. Catch you later.
Yeah, I don't remember as I'm pulling up the second part of this feedback. I don't remember Kang and Doom. Was that like in a Doctor Strange or the Silver Surfer series, maybe? Like their tie-in issues, maybe? Or
possibly.
Yeah,
I don't
think it wasn't
recall.
Fantastic Four. We definitely won't know it wasn't Quasar. I don't know. All right. And yes, the
I'm
former
looking.
Herald of Galactus, Frankie Ray, who is Johnny Storm's ex-girlfriend, was also known Nova. I think was that the reason when when they when New Warriors #1 came out, weren't they calling him Kid Nova for a while?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure that was the main reason. Because we had that other Nova around, and then eventually it was just like two Novas. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Ray. All right. Well, we'll look that up. I'll do Ray's second piece of feedback.
Well, guys, a little bit of an addendum. Sorry, I forgot to mention. I'm in the car park, and it's dark, and I just wanted to ask. Yeah. Anyway, there's my Boston accent.
You just had to do it. It's like,
hey, I like it. Although we don't call it a car park, we call it a parking garage.
Hey Matt, are you on lunch break still at the Boomerang Factory?
Oh yeah, these boomerangs. I thought I was done with lunch break, and then it just came wandering back to me. That's one of the beauties of working here at the Boomerang Factory. Yeah.
I'm telling you, one spider cast or something, you guys are gonna have to switch accents or something.
We could try. I could try to be sharp at 7 in the morning on a Sunday after being relegated to house arrest, global pandemic house arrest. But we'll see. Maybe we could do it for a few minutes.
I think you could outlast them.
Yeah, I maybe. It took me some warming up. I didn't have a lot of hope, but I felt good about that last voice. I just did. Maybe because I felt provoked. I did offend myself.
So yeah, did you find the answer, Will?
I am almost there. Let's see. Okay, so Infinity War. Looks like Kang appears in Fantastic Four 325, and then his next chronological appearance is in Avengers Forever, in a flashback, and then and then it's Infinity War #1.
In Infinity War.
But there's also there's a Silver Sable and the Wild Pack.
Oh, that one. Because I believe that is an Infinity War tie-in. So
he's in.
I wonder if Kang shows up at the end of that. Yeah, because Sable fights
crossover.
Evil Double.
Avengers Annual 21 is where Kang shows up after Infinity War #5
annual issue. So Ray he might show up in the last page or two of Silver Sable.
I'm wondering, did Doom and Kang team up during the original Infinity Gauntlet?
No, because Doom was working with the heroes, remember?
Okay.
Yeah, remember during Infinity Gauntlet, Doom's like, "Oh, you
Let me
guys
go
should
back
let
and
me
look at
lead."
number
They're like,
one
"Nah, we'll let
and
Captain America
see.
do it." Like I'm saying, he might. I
that's
think
right.
he might show up
We're
at the
good,
end of
man.
that
We're
Silver
good.
Sable thing, and then it was. I think it was mostly just in the Infinity War miniseries. So. Crazy.
I'm looking back in Infinity War number 1. We see Doom just by himself.
Hey, you evil? You like armor? Me too. Or it's. I mean,
we both fought the
hasn't there been
Fantastic Four.
versions of
That's
it where
cool,
it's, like,
man.
supposedly, like Kang is like his like way distant descendant or whatever. But then he's also a descendant of.
I think so.
Nathaniel
Yeah.
Richards too, isn't he?
Well, yes, but
yeah. That's what I'm. I think of. I think in the
Reed Richards'
90s,
father,
they were,
right?
I don't know if they were revving up to like reveal Doom and Reed were brothers or half brothers at least, but I don't think that ever came about. I am your brother.
Basically, tomorrow will be mine. Today will be mine. Tomorrow yours.
Yes.
We can do it. What say you, Conqueror? And then Kang shows up. That's it. That's just
big,
right.
Not big setup, Ray. It's
right there.
Like I said, I'll probably maybe look when we're done. But yeah, I mean, unless he shows up in the last page of that Silver Sable thing, because I think it was like a 2-part story. Yeah, she was fighting Doom's evil devil. Well, more evil devil. Thanos and Doom had more evil devils.
More evil devil.
All right.
Let's see.
Warhead, does anyone want a no prize? Yeah, let us know if
Yep,
we're
that's
missing.
all I see.
Send us the answer and we'll give you no prize.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like Silver Sable in the Wild Pack
that?
numbers
She
4
goes to
and
have dinner
5.
with Doom and Latveria or whatever. Yeah, it's like a heads of state thing, and then you have to fight Doom's evil devil. Yeah, she's in a dress, so she has to like cut the
Goes
bottom
horribly
off. She's
awry.
like, I can't. All right. Anything else? We have gone long.
No.
That's like, no, don't leave me. Give me content.
No. I'm ready for bed.
To bed, I said. All right, everyone. Join us next time. Like we said, Quasar 39. Oh, it's been so long. Get a return of Matt Kona Death Urge. Yes.
That's right. Yeah.
So join us in the library next time. Epoch Death Urge. Quasar learns a new trick.
Yep.
That's right. An Infinity War interlude.
Her gets a new name.
So email us. Send us your thoughts like the Mighty Ray and your accents. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. Remember to follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, all of it in one convenient place. That's Linktree. That's linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And remember to support the sponsors, Tweaked Audio, Hunt to Killer, Pod Life the book, now in digital and paperback. And remember, when you buy the books, your toilet paper, all of your coronavirus supplies on Amazon, use the link for Southgate Media Group. It's right down there in the show notes. All right, Matt Kona. Well,
you could buy my handbags online by Venmo, me, or
we know where you're going to be physically.
Yeah.
We're online.
I'm going to be home. I'm going to be at Matt Kona, MATTKONA. So who knows? I could go live on Instagram at any time and just start babbling or reading an old Marvel Age and talking about what I would have bought or something. But I'm around all the time. At Matt Kona, MATTKONA. Come keep me digital company as I lose my mind.
All right, Will Allred, master of the quantum zone. Where can people find you digitally?
You can find me at Wallred. That's at WALLRED. Gmail, Twitter, Facebook, all those places. You can also find me at diaryofnight.com, which is my self-published via Kickstarter graphic novel. And you can find all kinds of cool stuff about Quasar at quantumzone.org.
All right, everyone. Again, thank you for joining us. Come back next time. Quasar 39. That's right. We're in new territory. I don't think. Ray said he wasn't reading Quasar past this point. So there's Death Urge fight before in 39 before we get to issue 40. Quasar pulls the trigger. Oh yeah. And then
all kinds of
after
weird
that,
stuff
boy, it gets crazy. Just imagine Ray
marvelously so.
Going, why do you keep saying boy like that? Why do you keep saying boy like that? Oh.
He's just marveling at it.
All right, everyone. Join us back here next time. Quasar 39. And remember, Quantum Zoners, keep it quantum in quarantine.